Hey, I know it's been a while. It's been a long while. So, I do still plan on doing videos. I want to make videos, but I've been going through a few things. Just been terribly unmotivated, and I'm sorry. I mean, it's fine cuz it's times like these I'm glad I don't have a Patreon or people donating money to me or wanting to donate money to me because I would feel terrible that I haven't provided or uploaded or even work. I did try to work on one project, but my editor, the editing program, uh, kept on crashing. And now my laptop that I use to edit and capture all my game footage now just doesn't want to work. It won't even. I mean, it'll turn on, but it's been stuck in this booting loop. But I'm trying to work with my other friend Andrew, because he's expressed interest in wanting to help edit for me, which would help out a lot because, after a long day of work, because I do work a full time job, that I just don't have the time or the energy or the motivation to sit down and edit a project. And so I've been on a very long break, specifically from video making, obviously, since I haven't done anything since Halloween. And the sad thing is, too, is that I have so many projects that I want to do. I have I have one in the works that I have footage for, that I have a script for, a partial script. It's not entirely finished. Like, I want to do a retrospective on Soul Calibur 2, and also its re-release that they did some years ago, Soul Calibur 2 HD, that was released on the PlayStation 3 and whatnot. But basically, I'm also ultimately talking about the original re-release of Soul Calibur 2, where it was, on the GameCube, PS2, Xbox, and had special characters Spawn and Link on the different systems, and then Heihachi on the PS2, which was one that I never played. I played the Xbox, but I also played the GameCube versions, you know, and I had been, really trying to learn its system, with its pairing and then its different blocking mechanics and whatnot, and was really loving it and wanted to go really in depth and talk about that. Still do. But ultimately, what I would love to do is I want to do a proper retrospective on the Legacy of Kain game series. Specifically Blood Omen, Soul Reaver, Soul Reaver 2, Legacy of Kain Defiance, and then ultimately Blood Omen 2. Because my first introduction to that was Soul Reaver, and I loved it. I never beat it because I remember I got to the last part of the game and I couldn't figure out this last puzzle. So I quit, and I remember I was really excited for Soul Reaver 2, and remember day one got that and playing it with a buddy of mine that was also into it. We did a podcast about it a long time ago. And was also very excited for Blood Omen 2, and then was very disappointed. But liked Soul Reaver and Soul Reaver 2 so much that I went back and found a copy and bought Blood Omen to play it, to get the origin story of it, and liked it. So I want to do that. I also really want to do a proper. I don't know how well I could do it though, with the limitations of what I have. A comparative video on the two Shadowrun games for Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis. Because I really fell in love with the Sega Genesis game. So much so that I wanted to look at the Super Nintendo and like the Super Nintendo game too, but feel that the Sega Genesis version is more superior. Um, you know, I mean, I kind of did do a video on the Sega Genesis version, but that's kind of a let's play. Um, and like there's a lot of other stuff, that I want to do too. I want to talk about the Castlevania games, and do vlog reviews still, on movies and video games and whatnot. Try and play whatever new indie games I can that really catch my interest. I definitely want to try and do a video when Cyberpunk 2077 comes out. I really hope that game's going to be good. I mean, I was telling a friend of mine and then somebody when I was at a card shop about it, because I would love to play, the pen and paper Shadowrun game, but I don't know anybody who would like to DM, and I don't like DMing because I don't think I'm good at it. And, and was ultimately saying, I mean, I guess technically I could just wait until Cyberpunk 2077 comes out and play that, and then went on to say, like, and then I guess kind of hope that maybe the game is really, really, really good and a huge hit, that it prompts somebody to be like, hey, how about we make a Shadowrun game a lot like that, where it's a first-person shooter in this big open world and you can fully customize and make your own character. That would be so fucking awesome, where you can actually, make your own race and, fully customize your class and make your own decisions about jobs and whatever, and how you go about executing jobs, whether it's being smart, getting into gunfights, hacking, or just, using stealth and just all sorts of cool shit. That'd be, oh god, I hope that game's good. I really do. I really hope it's good. What other projects? I do still want to try and do the other channel that my buddy Andy and I have been talking about. It's called The Gaming Couch for right now. I just don't know exactly when we're going to get started on that, because we have to get our own place first, and I'm still living with my grandmother. He still lives with his mom, and right now he's in the hospital. He's fine. It's just, it's for treatment stuff, not for drugs or anything like that. It's just, he has a medical condition. But my tech is breaking down on me. My laptop is a piece of shit. It's a bit of an unreliable piece of shit, and now my editing software doesn't seem to want to work, which is really fucking frustrating. And I would like to have more help, but I can't afford to pay anybody for it, which sucks. Because I hate asking people like, hey, could you do this for me? I can't really pay you, but I would feel obligated to, but I couldn't offer you much, which makes me feel like shit. And that's just kind of where I am right now, where it's just very frustrating. And, because I have these ideas that I want to do, but I don't have the motivation, and then my tech just doesn't want to work. So, and I apologize for that. If anybody was wanting, any new vids, that's why. So, hopefully, I don't know, maybe within the next month or so, I can get my laptop working or get a new whole setup, because I gotta say, being bent over in front of a bed on my laptop editing is incredibly uncomfortable, when I would really prefer to be doing it on my desktop, but my desktop stuff just doesn't want to work anymore, specifically the editor, whatnot. Like, I can't even save edits, so I just removed the editor entirely from the desktop because it doesn't want to work. So, yeah, and right now I'm doing this video on my phone because I can just upload it to the YouTube app. So, yeah. Anyway, here's hoping to being able to do some new things in the new year, new better things, because I do want to keep doing what I love. It is frustrating to know, though, that all my hard work kind of amounts to nothing because I can't make money off of it. I would like to. Andy has been telling me, like, dude, like, let's set up a Patreon. And it's like, I want to, but I would prefer to set up a Patreon with no goals, where it's you just donate $1 and that's it. Because I hate the idea of trying to make tiers or promises for something that I know I can't deliver. You know, I would very much feel more comfortable if somebody was just paying me $1 a month, and because of that, you were just supporting me. You know. Anyway, that's enough bitching. So, there you go. That's my update. And hopefully things will improve and you'll be seeing more of me later. Take care of yourselves.